This is the coffee that I'm using today. Got this from Kroger, and it's low acid coffee. It is delicious, and it does not hurt my stomach. I'm so glad I found it. And of course it's more expensive, but that's just the way it is with me. It seems everything that I need has to be more expensive. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, February 12th, and I've got my cup of coffee here. It's so good, but it's so hot. I'm going to put it down. And today is a very special day. Today is Scott and my 25th wedding anniversary. I can't even believe it has been 25 years. It has gone by so fast. I've been thinking a lot about the past 25 years and about marriage and all of that. And I just, if you've been married for any amount of time, then you know how difficult marriage is. When you first get married, you think, oh, this is going to be a breeze. It's going to be a cakewalk. I love this man so much, and we're going to make a wonderful life together, and we're never going to have any arguments or any disagreements, and everything's going to be rosy. You're like, the phrase love sick. That's kind of like what you are when you're first married. You're sick with love, and all you see is roses and sunshine. And I tell you, marriage is hard work. It really is. We have had good times, and we've had lots of bad times, and I'm not talking just within our marriage, but just within life in general. There's ups and downs, and if you don't have a strong marriage, it can really fall apart in some of the really rough times. I mean, we've had times of unemployment. We had 2 years of unemployment where Scott was not working, and we were living off of unemployment and whatever little odd jobs he could come up with. And you know what? During those 2 years, our marriage was stronger than I think any other time in our marriage. I don't know. It was all had to have been from God, because in a lot of situations under that kind of stress, marriages fall apart, but ours grew stronger together. That's not to say that we haven't ever had bad times and hard times in our marriage. We went through a really rough patch not that long ago, but we were determined when we got married that our marriage was going to last, and we were not even going to say the word divorce, and so it wasn't even an option. And when we have rough times and hard patches in our marriage, then we either go back to our original marriage counseling that we had, the advice that we were given when we were engaged and getting ready to be married, and we remember what that pastor told us, or we seek out help from the current pastor that we have now. And you just work through it. Because anything that's worth doing is worth doing to the best of your ability, and it's not always easy. That's for sure. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but Scott is 12 years older than me, and so that age difference has had its own little set of problems throughout our marriage. Had he been younger or more my age, we probably would have had more than 2 kids, but by the time Olivia came around, he was in his 40s, and he was done with being a new dad. And thankfully the Lord made me content with 2 children, and I'm very, very happy with the 2 children that I have. So today, for our actual wedding anniversary day, we're not really going to do a whole lot, anything special. I think Scott's going to be bringing home some food so that I don't have to cook, which is nice. He sent me a virtual card through email, which was really sweet. I have a card for him that I'm going to give him when he gets home from work. Later on, in a couple of months, we are planning to go away for a long weekend, just the 2 of us. We had kind of wanted to go in February when we first started talking about it, but things just didn't work out, and the weather is horrible. And I told him, I said, I think I'd rather wait until maybe April when it is a little bit nicer, a little more sunshine and a little bit warmer temperatures. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and have a nice weekend away. Travis and Olivia are both old enough to take care of themselves and to take care of the animals. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. My plans today, I don't know, they're kind of up in the air. I was supposed to go and get my first massage for my back and my neck, and I'm still planning to go. My appointment's not until 2 o'clock. I wanted to leave a little bit early because, for one thing, I know where the building is, where the massage place is, but I don't know where the massage, it's called Serenity Spa, and I'm not exactly sure where the spa is located within this big complex. So I wanted to get there a little bit early so I could find it. And also I needed to go over to Dollar Tree and pick up a few things. I have a craft project I want to do and hopefully have the video for you on Friday, but I don't have everything I need. It was kind of like a spur of the moment, oh, that's cute. I saw the idea on Pinterest, of course, and I'm going to kind of tweak it and make it my own, but I don't have everything that I need. So I wanted to stop at Dollar Tree, and I also need to stop at the vet. Oh, we're having a aggravating thing right now. As you know, Lucy is on IV or subcutaneous fluids. It's like an IV bag that you would get in the hospital. In fact, I think it may be even human grade. I'm not really sure. But we get the IV bags from Chewy.com because it's the cheapest place to get them. They're about $10 a bag through Chewy.com. If we get them from the vet, they're like, I think $12 or $13 a bag. So it's worth it to save that money when she's going through one bag a week. In fact, it takes a bag plus some to get us through a week. So anyway, last week on the 6th of February, I ordered some more IV bags for her. I just hung the last bag that we had in stock, and so I thought I need to order more so that we get them before this bag runs out. Well, it's like I said, I ordered it on the 6th. Here it is the 12th. 6 days later, we still don't have the IV bags. So I called them yesterday, asked what's going on. There's some sort of miscommunication between Chewy.com pharmacy and my vet. Because this IV bag is considered a prescription, they have to get authorization from my vet, and they have to get authorization every single time I order these bags, which is really ridiculous. This is something Lucy's going to have to do for the rest of her life. And this is not like it's a controlled substance or something. It's saline, for heaven's sakes. So anyway, I just got a phone call again this morning from Chewy.com. It actually went to my voicemail, so I didn't actually speak to them. But they said they are still waiting on the fax from the vet for the authorization. Well, I had talked to the vet yesterday, and they said they'd already faxed them the authorization twice. So today will be the third time they faxed them authorization. And Chewy.com also said that if they don't get authorization within 24 hours, my prescription, my order will be canceled. Now I'm down to, I think, 2 or 3 days left of solution in the bag that we have for Lucy. So even if they got authorization today and shipped it today, we may not even get it before she runs out. Oh, I'm so aggravated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at the vet. I'm going to buy a bag of saline from them to carry me over and find out from them what is going on. Again, we've been doing this, buying our saline through Chewy.com since Lucy first had to start having these infusions back in August. I have never had this much trouble before, so I'm really frustrated. But anyway, thankfully I'm planning to go to town anyway. But the thing that's going to maybe throw a hitch in the whole plan is the weather. Let me turn the camera around and show you what it's doing outside. We had an ice storm last night. You can see the branch from the pine tree that fell. And so yeah, I don't know what the roads are like. It's supposed to warm up and start raining. And if it does that, then all of the ice on the roads will melt. Right now, let me see what temperature it is. Right now it is 32 degrees outside, so it's right at freezing. So if it does not warm up and this ice doesn't melt off, then I don't think I'm going to go anywhere. I talked to Scott this morning. I messaged him and asked him how the roads were, and he said at 4 o'clock this morning when he left for work, it was horrible. But he, like he said, it's supposed to warm up and a lot of this yuck will melt off. He said to keep an eye on the ice that's on the car, and if all the ice on the car is melted off, then the roads should be melted off. But you can hear the rain, or I think it's just rain, I'm not sure, coming down. I don't know if it's falling from the sky or coming off of the trees, but look at that yucky water. Ugh, I really hate this time of year. I really do. I am so ready for summer, or at least spring. I am so ready for spring. So if the weather cooperates, I will take you with me when I go to town. If I can video inside the spa, I will, just to kind of show you what the room looks like. I'm a little bit nervous about it and kind of excited at the same time. It's just because I've never ever done anything like this before and I don't know what to expect. And I always get kind of that nervous, excited feeling whenever I'm in for a new experience. So I'm really hoping that it will help with my neck and my back. I know the chiropractor helps my neck, but sometimes I feel like I don't really need my bones cracked. I just need my muscles relaxed. So I'm hoping between the chiropractor and the massage therapist, I will be able to get better. And I decided to just go with a regular massage this time, not the deep tissue. I'm a little bit scared of the deep tissue massage. I'm afraid it's going to hurt me or maybe cause more harm than good, because I do have very sensitive nerves in my back, a lot of nerve damage, so I'm a little worried about it. So I thought, well, I'm just going to go with the more gentle one to start with, and then we'll see and go from there, and I'll talk to the therapist and see what she, recommends. If my plans get changed and I have to cancel or reschedule my appointment, then we'll just kind of hang out here together in the house, and there's always cleaning to do. There is some cooking I want to do. There's a recipe I want to try. Let me show you. I wanted to make something special for our anniversary, but as you know, if you've been following me for a while, you know that Scott is on a low-carb diet because of his triglyceride level was too high, so that's what the doctor recommended. So I was trying to find something that was low carb that, would be something special. And I found this recipe. It's paleo, which that doesn't necessarily mean low carb. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. But when I Googled it, this is what popped up for low carb. It's coconut secret bars. They're like Mounds candy bars, and he loves coconut and he loves Mounds candy bars. So I'm going to try to make this recipe. Now my only problem is that it calls to use a food processor, and all I've got is a little mini food processor, and I have my NutriBullet. So I'm going to do the best I can using those two things that I have to try to make these. This is the card I got Scott, and I thought the saying just basically said it all. I'll read it. It says, 25 years, what a long time that seems when a couple is just starting out, planning to follow their dreams, where they lead, to discover what life's all about. Isn't that the truth? 25 years seem like forever 25 years ago. But when they look back on the joys they have shared and the love that has held them together, then 25 years doesn't seem long at all. Just a beautiful start on forever. And that, I just thought that was so like perfect. I didn't want it to be too mushy, but I wanted it to be heartfelt, and I think that really says it all. So of course I will add a personal note, and I'll give him this card when he gets home from work today. So I think I am going to go ahead and finish my coffee. I already took a shower and put makeup on, but I still need to do something with my hair. It's still a little bit wet. I'm just letting it air dry today. I don't like to, you know, heat dry it all the time. And then I'm going to get those coconut bars made, and then by that time it'll be time to start, you know, looking for the weather again. I haven't decided yet if I want to go to the vet and Dollar Tree first and then to the massage, or the other way around. So I'll have to, depends on the weather. If the weather's decent by noon, I'd like to leave at noon and get my running around done, then do my massage, and then just come straight home from that. So we'll just see. I hate, why did it have to have yucky weather today? Why? Oh well, it is what it is, and I can't change it. So we'll just have to go with the flow. So I'm in the car and I'm going to attempt to go. It's about 12:30. My appointment's not until 2, but I want to take my time because the roads are going to be really slushy and messy. And I'm going to go ahead and just do my errands ahead of time. That way I don't have to rush. I don't want to rush. So I hope the roads aren't too bad. School's canceled today, but the ice on the car is pretty much melted off, and it is above freezing. So I, talked with Scott, and he said the roads will be slushy, but just be careful and take my time. So that's what I'm going to do. I will pick you back up when I get to town. But first, I want to show you my manicure. The last month, my January manicure, I forgot to show you guys. But I just got my nails done last week again for February, so I want to show you my manicure real quick. It is all done for February. I think she did a really good job. My manicurist is really, really good. To the vet, and as you saw in that previous clip, the roads were very slushy, but not horribly slippery or anything like that. But now, I don't know if you can tell, the rain has turned to snow. What a mess. What a mess. All right, I'm gonna go in and see if I can't get an IV bag for Lucy, and then I'm gonna go over to the Dollar Tree. I might take you in. It's 1 o'clock, so I have an hour before my appointment, and the complex is only probably 10 minutes from here, so I don't have to rush. So I have about 20 minutes to my appointment, so I need to get moving. I will do a little bit of a haul when I get home, show you what I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And oh my goodness, that fluid from the vet, $25. I couldn't believe it. I get it for $10, same exact thing. I get it for $10 through Chewy.com. So Chewy.com better get their act together so I don't have to buy it from the vet ever again. I almost passed out. I knew it was more, but I thought it was only like $5 more, not $15 more. Oh well, that's what happens when you depend on somebody and they don't follow through. Still don't know what the problem is and why the vet has had to fax authorization 3 times. So when I get home, I'm going to call Chewy.com again and see if they've finally received the fax. Otherwise, we're going to have to just cancel the order and start all over again. All right, I'm going to get to the spa. I will probably not talk to you again until I get back home. Just a really quick look at the room before I get undressed. My massage therapist lady, her name is Sarah, and it sounds like she might be from Australia. But anyway, all right, I'm going to get ready for this. So I am back, and boy did that massage feel good. Oh my goodness. She kind of went easy on me because it was my very first massage. She wants me to come back in 2 weeks and have a little bit of a longer session so that she can work the areas a bit more because I'm having issues with my neck, my shoulder, my lower back, and my hamstrings. So she's kind of doing like a total body massage. But boy, it felt good. And her name is Sarah. I think I said that already. And she is from England, not Australia. All right, let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what I picked up from the Dollar Tree. All of the things I picked up today are for DIYs. I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking for spring decor as well as summer decor. And so I'm going to be, as you can see, doing some sort of a fairy garden. It's a different take on the normal fairy garden, but that's going to be for my summer, so you're going to have to wait for that. But I picked up some little figurines for that. They're also stinking cute. This is a raccoon and a fox and a hedgehog. And then we've got a frog and a turtle and an owl. And then we've got a bluebird and a fawn and a rabbit. They're not too in proportion though, are they? Because that is either one tiny fawn or one huge rabbit. And then we've got the little gnomes. I decided to go with gnomes rather than fairies. And then we've got the little mushrooms and the signpost and the mailbox. So I think I've got everything I'm going to need for my, I'm going to call it a fairy garden, but it's basically going to be a gnome garden. And then these are more supplies for other projects that I'm going to be working on. One of the projects I'm going to work on probably tomorrow, and I will have the video up on Friday, so be looking for that. And it will be a wreath, so I ended up getting a wreath form. I got some more of this floral moss. Got some floral foam, 2 packs of that. I got some more ribbon. I'm not necessarily going to use this ribbon for the project that's upcoming. I just thought it was really, really cute with the red polka dots. And then I've got the black polka dots. And did I say did I talk about the raffia? I don't remember. I picked up some raffia. And then I picked up some of these little terracotta pots, 3 of them in a package. I picked up this little sign, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." I just loved it. It was very neutral, and it's a sentiment that I try to live by. I picked up these little carrots, specifically for spring decor, but I probably will carry them over into the summer. And then I picked up an assortment of butterflies, a red and a pink one, an orange and a bright pink one, a green and then a pinky orange color, and then some yellow ones. And then I got an assortment of florals. Some of this will be used for the project this week, and others are just for later on. I got some, what are these? These are daisies, like the mustard yellow daisies, and then the more true yellow. I got 2 bunches of the true yellow. I got 1 bunch of the baby's breath. I needed more than that, but this is all they had. I got the last little bundle of baby's breath. And then I got these hydrangeas, mainly for the color of them. And then I got these florals. Oh, I got 2 bundles of the hydrangeas. Get that out of the way. And then I picked up these florals because I just think they're really cool. They're just called Amaranthus. And I got 2 of the purple and 2 of the yellow. And I just like the way they kind of droop down. I think they will look really cute in a vase. So like I said, I got 2 purple and 2 yellow. And that is everything I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And when Scott got home from work, he surprised me with this bunch of flowers. They're so beautiful, and they're in my favorite colors of pink. And he also brought home supper. He just got some fried chicken and potato wedges from Walmart. And so all we had to do was open up a can of green beans, and supper was ready, and I didn't have to cook. And dessert was a big hit. Everybody loved it. It was very, very good. It was a little bit crumbly, but I know what I did wrong, and so if I make this recipe again, I will fix my mistake. And I will be sharing this recipe later on in the month of February, so be watching for that. And this was an attempt at a selfie with Scott and I. I'm not too great at selfies, so this wasn't the best picture in the world, but I think it turned out okay. I want to thank you so much for joining me today on Scott and I's 25th wedding anniversary. We are pretty low-keyed for celebrations, so we had a really quiet day, and I had a great time spending my day with you. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.